Okay. I got something here on prompts I may share later on, but let's do this here. We're going to go to each one of you because each one of you have a new book coming out on AI this in next week in this week. You're going to have a hard copy of that book coming out. Dr. Nikeya, you want to tell them about what your book is about?
Oh, yes, I do. I am so excited about this family. I have a new book coming out called Sacred Transition, the prophetic wisdom for elder and care in the caregiver's journey. It's all about how does one come forward and really begin to reframe what it means to provide elder care and what it really means to be a caregiver, and how you can actually have prophetic wisdom to go about it in a healthy way. Oftentimes this is a missing conversation from our community, but here we're going to begin to embrace the conversation, right? And we're going to lead a conversation that you can see what it is that you're going to need for yourself or other people that are in your community or in your family when it comes to elder care, and if you or someone you know will become a caregiver. So Dr. Jordan, it has a lot of great wisdom, a lot of great case studies, and it allows for the conversation to become very personal so that we can dive in and not miss out. Dr. Jordan.
Yeah, elder caregiving is something else. Let me see. We have Pastor Bill here. Pastor Bill, how are you doing this morning?
I'm great, and it's always good to be here with the Zoe fam.
Yeah, you're going to be also teaching too as well. So you're in this AI session, but let's look at this for a moment. Elder caregiving. You took care of your parents.
Yes, my father particularly, yes, I was the primary caregiver in the last stages of his life.
Wow. Tell us what was that like being the primary caregiver?
Well, it was challenging. The first thing that comes to mind, it was challenging. However, I was able to also see the reward in it as well. So being the primary caregiver for my father was a very um, enlightening experience into his life. For me, being the youngest child, I was not expected to be the one to ultimately kind of care for his affairs in this stage, but it also helped us to develop a relationship that we did not have and were not able to have when I was younger. So that whole experience in and of itself was very challenging. However, it was yet rewarding that I was able to take care of my father in his last stages of life.
Yeah, I was the primary caregiver of my mother, right? That was another world that I was not prepared for. And I don't think anybody ever gets prepared for that. I mean, but I was not prepared for it in the sense that I didn't have other people conversations about what it was like to be the elder caregiver. Thank God I was able to enroll my family. Thank God I had a large family. This one time you're like, thank God I had 5 children and I had grandchildren. And even the grandchildren helped in the elder care because Jordan would keep Mother Jordan so entertained. Would you say that's right, Prophet Deborah? Jordan kept
Yes,
Mother Jordan
and yes.
entertained.
When no one else could talk to Mother Jordan or get her to smile, Jordan could, because she was able to identify with Jordan, because she said, "Yeah, I understand, baby. I was the baby girl of the family too." So her and Jordan, they had something in common. Both of them was the youngest child of their families.
Yeah, so it's kind of very interesting the dynamic.
Yes,
Well, with our family, we needed the entire family to get on board. And then, of course, Reynolds, by staying in the home with us,
yes.
he was a big help there with Mother Jordan. It was like all hands was on decks, the chefs. Um, but it still was a lot of work in that elder and that caregiving. Um, so, Dr. Nikeya, this here will open up a conversation and hopefully will shorten the distance for some of those of us that are here because they may not even know that they're going to be the primary caregiver. It just kind of just shows up on your watch, right?
Yeah.
It shows up on your watch. You didn't see it coming, but it shows up. And And Dr. Jordan, because you have been so gracious to allow us as a community to grow, and you've been so transparent, it helps. It helped one another to be able to see themselves, or us to see each other in their circumstances, situations. And once again, because this is a conversation that's oftentimes taboo, or we wait to talk about caregiving and what that looks like for when we become older individuals, and also for the caregiver, what to expect and how to be able to practice self-care in that process, right? These are all the things that if we have the conversation now and not wait for it to happen, right? But even if you're in the midst of it now, which is still great, you can get tips and tools as well as be able to be heard and to know that you don't have to go at it alone. We are a community, and even when it comes to caregiving, as well as it comes to transition into eldership, right? Because that has its own grieving process, if you will, if I can say it that way, but also the journey. But you can do it gracefully, and that's what we want. We want to be able to do each one of these transitions with grace, and know that here at Zoe Ministries, it's a conversation that we can have, will have, and will be an ongoing conversation. And together we can be supported, and it can be a great experience. Nothing to run from, but one that we can embrace. And it's God in it. That's why we call it a sacred transition, Dr. Jordan.
All right, and that's going to be happening on Tuesday morning and I think Wednesday morning.
Yes, we're doing it's, of course, 4 days. We do one morning with the masterminds, and then the 3 other mornings.
Yes. So there's going to be sacred, and we wanted to give people support for that during that period. And Legs, you have a book coming out as well. Tell them the name of your book and your course.
Yes, sir. The book and the course is called Prompt the Platform. And what we do is we take real projects with real tools and show people real results. We'll do that in the course. But what I love about the book is the book itself is the course. So like the angle of the book is the actual product being taught within the book. So it really guides you through all the tools that you would use in AI, and I'm like even some of the mess ups and some of the mistakes and some of the reiterations of prompts and going back and rewording, rewriting until you get the output that you're looking for. And so the book and the course itself is we're going to take people's real projects. So when people come to my course, I ask them to come with an idea, because I want to take their idea and turn it into a real product. So we'll take someone from the course, take their idea, take them through generating their second brain through ChatGPT, take them through doing some research, then take them through taking the second brain, the research, and putting that in Notebook LM and creating an organized model, and then taking that organized model and creating a pitch deck for their product through Gamma.
Yeah. They're going to get so much out of your course, and we're going to maybe look at a little bit about that, about organizing prompts, giving your AI a role, but this is going to be great. Amen. Prophet Reynolds, tell them about your book that's coming out this week in your course.
Oh, yes, and yes, Dr. Jordan. My book, Built by the Spirit, has been designed specifically to teach people, Bishop, how to use AI and how to use the tools that God gave us in a spirit-led productivity type of way. Here, we're learning in the book how to apply a divine assignment, we're calling correctly, and how to infuse that in everyday productivity. So the course that I'm putting together, we're going to be introducing some AI tools that are very easy to use, and how we can infuse our ideas, spirit-led, into those tools to create the results we want. So anyone who's looking to bring their ideas to life from a spirit-led foundation built by the Spirit is going to teach them how to do that. And it's going to increase their productivity, because it has been increasing my productivity. So, Dr. Jordan, I'm excited because the tools that I'll be sharing, people are going to be empowered instantly. Now, this is not going to be something that they're going to have to figure out. instant productivity will be produced when they know how to build by the Spirit. I'm excited, Dr. Jordan.
All right, great, 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 great. And Pastor Bill, you'll be teaching too. I mean, we don't have Kellen on here today.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm actually going to be her assistant.
You're gonna be you're gonna act as the assistant pastor.
Yes, I'm going to decrease so that she can increase. This is her wheelhouse in teaching and presenting in sessions and conferences.
And tell them what the name of the book is.
The name of the book is called Spirit Over Silicon. That's right. We're going to be focusing on, particularly for this session, just one chapter because all of the amazing information that's in there, and we only have so much time, but we're going to focus on the digital divide. We're going to focus on how to address digital equity, and we're going to focus on how to build digital discipleship in the Black church community.
Wow, wow, wow. Listen, it's really going to be. So this is the AI track you're talking to, and there's going to be 1, 2, 3 other people that's going to be on the AI track that's not here. Gary Sheng, and the other couple that's going to be with us. Their name just escaped me, but y'all saw them on the platform here. And they're going to be also doing, believe it or not, they're offering to also do AI labs. So this is going to be a great time. Okay, so it is right now 10:44. We want you to go ahead and get your seeds on into the ground. And you know the ways to give. You can use the prompt there and type give from the text blast that you got. And follow the prompt. And we want everyone to do the $126 seed now, the $126 seed. Right now, given it shall be. Okay, now I'm going to ask right now, we're going to talk about Gamma. Now, I use Gamma, and did anybody create a PowerPoint for this? I'm just asking. It wasn't necessary. I just want to not overlook it if it was one created. Okay, good. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to talk about Gamma. How to set up Gamma. Who wants to start off on that?
I can.
Okay.
Sure. So what Gamma is, it is a powerful AI tool that allows you to create pitch decks or PowerPoint presentations based on whatever you're selling, your offering, whatever your course is. And it structures it out and designs it out in a way that it's really, as soon as you put your information in, whatever you want to teach from, it organizes it, and you can really have your full presentation within seconds. And all you'll be editing is maybe some keywords and maybe a picture or two. But it really cuts down the time, because PowerPoints traditionally could take a week to design. So we're going from a week to under a minute in designing a full presentation for whatever your product or presentation is.